here with Heather Hopkins Freeland, Chief Marketing Officer of Gilt City, straight off the stage of the IAB Mobile Marketplace. Thank you so much for taking a few minutes to talk to us today. My first question is, how does Gilt City itself use local social mobile to interact with its consumers?
Well, I think inherently Gilt City is a local organization, but also a very social and mobile organization in our business model. So it's very easy for that to come through. We're obviously local in terms of connecting our customers with local businesses and the best that their city has to offer. We're mobile because we can distribute that experience and offer that experience through a mobile device and mobile app. And we're social because inherently our experiences people want to share and talk about with their friends.
How does the Gilt City application for the iPhone actually activate on local social mobile?
Sure. So our app and our WAP device currently enable a user to search for offers locally. We also partner with a lot of other companies that are already very local so that we can insert our offers into their local experience. Our consumers are able to like an offer so that it gets dispersed out through their social networks, whether that's Twitter or Facebook. And inherently we are mobile because we are going out via our WAP and app sites to all of our customers.
What are some of the key differences in user behavior, particularly between a PC user and a mobile user, that marketers really need to understand in order to effectively reach them through mobile?
Well, I think the key differences is really location. It's where they are. They may not be different inherently in who they are, but it's about figuring out how to find that relevant connection with the customer no matter where they are, and whether that's by offering them something nearby, providing them with a service that they can only access given where they are or where they are in their mindset. It's very different than reaching someone who's just sitting behind a desk at a static moment in their day.
You talked about mobile being integral to any company's business strategy. Do you really mean every vertical, every sector? And if so, how do they activate? What is the first step? Is it hiring a mobile expert or getting their CMO all educated about mobile?
Well, I think it truly is something that every business, every vertical needs to be thinking about. I think the stat that was said earlier today was that soon more people will be accessing the internet primarily through mobile device than by PC. So if you're not thinking mobile, then you're not thinking ahead and thinking about the future. So it's really important to build your organization to be mobile centric. I think a lot of companies have built out a separate mobile expertise or team, and they do sit very separate and are told to focus on mobile. But I think getting that team embedded into all aspects of the organization, having them have a seat at the product table, at the leadership table, as you're planning for your business and how to really conceive of what you can be to a customer, whether that's through loyalty or commerce or what have you, that team needs to be at the table and embedded.
See. And then with your experience with Gilt City, what is one thing you've learned that would help traditional marketers along the way as they're forging into their new mobile ground?
I think it's really just about creating that relevance, finding that way to connect with your customer and add value. I talked about it today, but the notion of serving your customer, whether that's through content or offers or any sort of relevance that you can add in their day, that's the key thing. Really think about how to serve your customer.
You also talked about the phone and the mobile device being one of the most intimate. How does a marketer go about balancing intimacy with also promoting their own messaging, be it an app or an ad?
Yes. So it's interesting. I think it's important to understand how your customer relates to you. So I think if you have a loyal customer, they're obviously more likely to download your app and use that regularly. If you don't, you need to have a really robust website so that they can find you via search and what have you if they are a new customer to your business. So it's really all about kind of being agnostic to who your customer might be so that you can really connect with them in the right way and make sure that you're respecting that level of intimacy depending on how closely they've engaged with you.
Last question. If the mobile marketplace could evolve in one way that would make your work life easier and the work easier of other brands, what would that be?
And I think having consistency across operating systems and what have you, and being able to be more agnostic about things like WAP and apps and what have you, I think will make things a lot easier for marketers rather than having to build out different apps on multiple platforms or different standards. I think it would be significantly easier for us if we were able to reach all of the audience through one platform.
Great, thank you very much.